Today we're going to talk about the many things that DIR and the Office of the State Chief Information Security Officer, or OCISO, does to strengthen the information security posture in the state of Texas. The next slide shows the OCISO team members, and we'll call out some of the primary contacts for certain areas throughout the presentation. I wanted you to be able to put some faces to the names, and you can see we've grown significantly over the past few years, which just shows the emphasis that both DIR and the state legislature and our leadership are putting on securing all of Texas data. Next slide, please. About a year and a half ago, we restructured the OCISO team to help us better serve Texas. The new team organization breakdown is shown here, and Suzi, Hilliard, and I will each cover these sections in a little more detail. The governance and policy team, run by Matt Kelly, focuses on statewide policy and governance, risk, and compliance. A primary function of the OCISO is to set security policy and guidance for the state organizations. Texas Administrative Code Chapter 202, or TAC 202, is the foundation for these policies. The Security Controls Catalog specifies the minimum information security requirements that state organizations must implement to adequately secure their environment based on the amount of risk involved. The Texas Cybersecurity Framework is a set of control objectives that can help organizations set the structure of their security program. Both the Security Controls Catalog and the Texas Cybersecurity Framework are modeled on NIST guidelines. Managing risk is an important component of a security program. Through the Spectrum portal, state agencies, universities, and community colleges manage, track, and report security incidents. State organizations can also conduct risk assessments, create, store, and manage policies, and much more. The Spectrum portal is also the primary system for collecting information from state organizations for mandatory legislative reports. Sophia Shelton is the primary contact for the Spectrum portal. Finally, Senate Bill 475 from the 87th legislature required DIR to establish a risk and authorization management program and requires agencies to follow this program for contracting cloud services. This team established the process for the TexRAMP program with input from agencies and higher education through the policy subcommittee. The team conducts assessments and authorizations based on the materials provided by vendors. Matt Kelly is the primary contact for the TexRAMP program. Jeremy Wilson heads up the Security Operations team, which is responsible for several initiatives. The Cybersecurity Incident Response Team, or CERT, was formed last fiscal year to carry out several new responsibilities that Senate Bill 475 created. This includes standing up the Volunteer Incident Response Team, or VIRT, the Regional Security Operations Center, or RSOC, and a Central Incident Response Team to assist when needed. During the August 2019 ransomware incident, we were sending people from Austin to all regions of Texas to offer support. And while we were very successful in responding to this incident and bringing 23 local governments up and operational in a week's time, we had an outpouring of people from both agencies and the vendor community offering assistance with this event. At the time, we really didn't have the ability to bring on this help, and thus the VIRT was born. Dennis Brown is the primary contact for the VIRT, and we're still looking for people to sign up for this team, so please contact VIRT, V-I-R-T, at dir.texas.gov if you're interested in joining this team. In this interim, we established the pilot RSOC at Angelo State University. The purpose of the RSOC is to serve local governments around the regional location of the university and train the workforce of the future by having students work at the center. Finally, the CERT mentioned earlier, led by Andrew Campbell, assists government organizations in Texas should an incident occur. In addition, they host tabletop exercises and incident response training upon request, and also work with other agencies to ensure Texas has an updated statewide incident response plan. Now I'm going to turn it over to Suzi Hilliard.
My name is Suzi Hilliard, and I am the Deputy CISO. I'm in Security Services. So next, I get to talk about my team, Security Services, which is definitely the best team in OCISO. Just kidding, mostly. Seriously, my team is responsible for delivering various cybersecurity services to our customers to help advance their security programs. Training and certifying cybersecurity professionals is crucial to improving the security posture for the state. The InfoSec Academy provides security certification preparation courses, along with exam vouchers to state agencies, universities, and community colleges. In addition, we added secure developer training to help improve application security from the beginning of the life cycle. The InfoSec Academy has funded over 3,200 courses for over 1,500 security professionals and developers since 2018. Sarah Jefferson and Linda Markey are the primary contacts for this service. In the security field, end users are in an organization's frontline defense against bad actors. The OCISO provides security awareness training and phishing simulations for state agencies, universities, and community colleges to help strengthen their frontline defenses and help their users recognize and report potential malicious emails. Linda Markey is the contact for this. The Security Services team also supports the Chief Operations Office in providing managed security services. This service will be discussed more fully in Section 5 of this webinar, but it's worth noting that the OCISO provides guidance to potential and existing customers. We also provide DIR-funded penetration testing and security assessment services to state agencies, universities, and community colleges through this MSS program. I'd now like to mention my favorite security conference, although I may be a bit biased, the Information Security Forum, or ISF. Held annually since 2000, the ISF focuses on cybersecurity trends and current issues and is open to state and local government, as well as educational organizations at no cost. The 2023 ISF will be held at Palmer Event Center on March 29th and 30th. Attendee registration opened up this week, and you can find the information along with the link to register on the events page of the DIR website. Linda Markey and Sarah Jefferson are primary contacts for the ISF. Identity verification through multi-factor authentication has become a best practice for security programs. John Law manages this digital identity solution that allows state agencies, universities, and community colleges to implement a comprehensive MFA architecture in their environment at little or no cost. The MFA program provides a managed, secure platform that is scalable and cost-effective, both for the organization and the state as a whole. Protecting Texas as a whole requires more than just protecting state-level government. It requires assisting and working with local government, educational organizations, critical infrastructure, and the private sector. The Texas Cybersecurity Coordinator, Tony Sauerhoff, heads up the Cybersecurity Coordination Team. This team works with the Texas Cybersecurity Council to achieve the goal of improving security for the state of Texas. The Cybersecurity Coordination Team operates the Texas Information Sharing and Analysis Organization, or Texas ISAO, which collects and disseminates threat intelligence and information to its membership. The Texas ISAO is open to any entity in Texas, including state agencies, local governments, public and private institutions of higher education, and the private sector. As a separate function, this team certifies end user training programs as required per state law. They also provide guidance to both those attempting to certify programs and to our customers consuming the training. Finally, although this is managed by another team within the COO, and it will be more fully covered in Section 5 of this webinar, the Cyber Operations Team is an integral part in DIR's information security initiatives. The Cyber Operations Team manages a statewide network at the perimeter and actively protects state of Texas agencies from known threats and continues to evolve and become more proactive to better protect us all. As we wrap up the information security section, we wanted to share registration links to our monthly security meetings, which are geared towards state agencies, universities, and community colleges, as well as our Texas ISAO meeting, geared towards state and local government, educational organizations, critical infrastructure, and the private sector. We also included our 24/7 incident response hotline, open to state and local government. If you would like to receive security news, bulletins, and updates, click on the sign up button from the Texas ISAL webpage. The link is shown here. You will be given access to the Texas ISAL threat portal, where you can find announcements, events, and threats galore. We are also piloting a discussion section that is available to state agencies and universities. We plan on rolling that out to the ISAL community as a whole soon. That wraps up the information security section. Thank you for your time today.